Dirk Bentley getting sideways, baby. That's what it's all about. It's all about sideways, Jim.
Sideways, front ways, back ways.
What? Hello?
Hey girl, what's your name? It's so loud in here I can't hear a thing.
7 minutes after 7 o'clock, 7:07. Jim, the other day I got an email from some students from over at Troy High School. Mm-hmm. And then I got an email from the actual teacher, Jake Roehl. And Jake has an interesting something he did. And, you know, one of the hottest TV shows that's out there on cable is Duck Dynasty.
Right.
And from over in Louisiana, Monroe, Louisiana is where they're located. But anyway, he did something real interesting, and it's kind of blossomed into something else. And I thought, well, heck, let's just get Jake on the phone. So
get the scoop.
From Troy High School, he's a math teacher. It's Jake Roehl. Hello, Jake.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
We're doing fantastic. Now, you kind of what started this out, my interest, because if you weren't a Waco 100 listener, I would have thrown it in the trash. But, but I understand that you and some of your students listen to Waco 100.
We do. I listen to it every morning on my way to work.
Well, thank you for that. We appreciate it.
And what do you teach? I know you teach math, but get down to the specifics here.
Specifically, I teach pre-calculus and AP calculus and geometry.
Wow. All right. Don't ask us any math questions.
Please
right?
do not ask anything.
I promise I won't.
I was telling him on the phone the other day, I said, you know, in fact, I couldn't even remember. I said, what's the one after algebra? And he said, geometry. And I said, that's when I really started. I kind of, you know, algebra was pretty good. It was geometry that got me.
Back in our day, you know, there was a lot to be said about business math.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. You know, and I don't know if you know this or not, Jake, but Jim used an abacus back when he was calculating back in those days.
All right, let's go on.
All right, here we go. So,
here.
Jake Roehl, tell us, Jake, about what you did to kind of get this Duck Dynasty thing started at school.
Well, back at the beginning of the school year, I was a new teacher here at a new school, and I'm trying to kind of connect with the kids, and I found out that they loved the show Duck Dynasty, and it turns out I love the show Duck Dynasty. And so one day I kind of surprised them and showed up dressed as Cy and acted as if nothing was out of the ordinary and just started teaching math. And got a nice reaction out of the kids.
Now, honestly, did you look like Cy?
I think I look like Cy, at least a close brother or something.
Yeah.
Right. Now, do you have a beard yourself?
I do not have a beard myself. I was all in costume.
Who did all the makeup? Did you have help?
No, I just bought some of that blackout that you use for football.
Yeah.
You know, put under your eyes. I just put it all over my face and got a wizard's beard from a costume shop and put the whole thing together.
That's pretty good. Did you have camo on?
I did. I had camo on, and I had my tea glass, and I had the whole thing going.
But I know that you have that picture. You need to email that to us so we can put it on our Facebook page.
I will for sure.
Yeah, do that. We'll get that on this morning. So has this led to something else?
Oh, it has exploded entirely out of control. So 6 months after that, they have this contest on Duck Dynasty's Facebook page, and my students and I decided to put the picture on there and just see what would happen. But we thought we're such a small school in a small town that, you know, if we're competing against the entire country, we didn't have much of a chance.
Right.
But we tied it in the math class. We're talking about how can we analyze this data, how can we correlate our actions to better success in our votes.
Teaching moment.
Exactly. And it starts being successful. We notice, hey, if we post it here, here, and here, we get this many votes. But if we post it over here, we don't get so many. And so they started reaching out, obviously all the way to you guys as we started thinking bigger and bigger and bigger. And now I'm sitting in first place with a couple days to go, trying to have a nice, strong finish in this thing.
All right. Well, that's exciting. And
so what do you win?
What do you get?
If I win, I get to go out to Monroe, Louisiana, meet the guys, and get a cameo in one of their advertisements for season 4.
Isn't that great?
That is great.
Is there a better prize than that?
Wow.
No,
now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been to Monroe and West Monroe, Louisiana?
I have never been.
Oh, wow.
I've never been to Louisiana at all.
Okay, let me just, Zach and Jim are just going to help you out here. Yeah. It's a whole lot like Las Vegas over there. I'm telling you, it is
okay.
exciting.
All right, good to know.
It's like going to Hollywood.
So how do folks vote for you? Where do they see the picture? How do they vote for you?
Well, they want to go on Facebook to the Duck Dynasty page.
Right.
And then they have scroll down their their timeline until you see the link that says Duck Dynasty Camo Cameo.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they just click View Entries, they'll see the 10 contestants that are still left in the competition.
And you're there.
And I'm the only one teaching calculus.
That's pretty good. All right, so go to the Duck Dynasty Facebook and click on the Camo Cameo, and your name is Jake Roehl, and spell your last name?
Me. It's Roehl.
All right, so look for that, Roehl. Vote for Jake, and all the students and everybody at Troy High School will appreciate it. And when do they decide the winner?
Winner is determined Sunday night.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
I'm a couple of days away. We're right in the home stretch right now.
All right. Do you know how far in the lead you are?
I do not know. It's a blind vote this time, so I can see that my picture comes up first, but I don't know if it's by 1 vote or 10 votes or what.
Yeah.
All
right, everybody, all Waco 100
Jake.
listeners, go to Duck Dynasty Facebook. Vote for Jake Roehl, Roehl, from Troy.
Yeah.
We wish you the very best, man. Thanks so much for listening to Zach and Jim on Waco 100, and thanks for what you do for our kiddos.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me on.
All right, there we
great.
go. That's
Hope he
pretty
wins.
Cool. I want to see the picture, so make sure Jake sends that
we'll
picture
get that
to
picture
us.
up on
All
our
right.
Facebook.
Baby, you a song.